Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings II as we are playing our Lusignan Dynasty roleplay series. So remember last episode, we got ourselves a new character, 27-year-old Hugh IV here, and I don't think we're going to have any more children, guys. I think this is another Hugh that will only have one child, one son. This has just been a long line of Hughs that can't seem to have any more than one son. Because if you look at, our character, obviously we're chased, so that's causing issues. But the biggest problem is that our wife, I wanted to see if I was focusing on anything that would increase our fertility. It doesn't matter though, because our wife is currently completely unwilling to have sex with us. So that does mean that, we're basically, she's got gout too. So she might die soon. Maybe we'll be able to get another wife. I don't know. I can't divorce her, by the way. I already checked. It's not going to allow us to do that. Let me just take a look here. So yeah, we cannot divorce her. So yeah, I think it's very likely we're going to have another son, and or another situation where we just have one son. And then once again, we also don't control our goddamn son. Guys, what I'm going to do from here on out, and I should have been doing, is that whenever I'm going to marry my son off, once I have control of my son, of course, whenever I'm going to marry my son off to someone in another country, or even under just a different, duke or whatever, I think we're going to go ahead and have our son be landed. That way, he'll stay in our realm, and then all his children will be in the realm as well, so that when we become our son, we'll have control of his children. We're going to have to start doing that. We're going to have to start giving titles to our children. So can't fix it for this time. This time's already messed up. But the next child, that's what we'll do, because this is getting frustrating that we never control our son, and we only ever have one son. So it really kind of limits, what you can do in the game, because a big part of the game is managing your children. So upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth, and dizziness is setting in. So we can say help, or we can say no need to draw attention to myself right now. let's do that one. 10% chance of dying. We didn't die. Did we get wounded? No, we didn't get wounded. That would have been really sorry if we were calling for help. Please help me. I know that one of our slothful courtiers is capable of more than he realizes. I want to push the courtier to into being more ambitious. I believe there's great potential in that one. It is best for both of us. No, I don't want him to be ambitious. No, no, we don't need that right now. So this would give us the merciful, which is going to be one of these down here, not a trait. And then increase our prestige, but reduce our intrigue. All right, well, that's fine. All right, so one thing I need to do, guys, somebody had mentioned this in the comments, and I do want to do it, is let's go in and marry off Hierithios. I cannot say his damn name. But anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, guys. Let's marry him off, because we have no use for him. And the guy in the comments had suggested that we marry him off to a ruler, and then do a marriage which would result in him moving to their country, to their lands. I guess you could do that with anybody. It doesn't have to be a ruler, and that'd be one way to get rid of him, get him happily married. But you know what? I kind of want his children to live here, and we brought him all the way here. It'd be kind of messed up to marry him off and get the hell out of my court. So let's go to marry him somebody in our court here. We have a nice young lady who's she's got decent stats. She wants to get married. Let's arrange a marriage for her. Yeah, I think that would be a good option. So we'll mess that up. We got to do that again. I mean, I guess I can go. No, I already went back. I can't do that. So let's redo that, because I fucked it all up. All right. There we go. So yeah, let's go ahead and marry. Do we want to do? I mean, they're both lowborn, but I think if we did this, then that would result in them being French. More likely result in them being French rather than Greek. So we'll do that. All right. So arrange that marriage. Of course, it's going to be accepted. And now he'll be happily married, and maybe he'll have some children. Oops. I keep clicking on that guy. He is right. Oh, did he move? Okay, he did end up moving out of the court. All right. Well, he's still in our lands, so that's what matters. That's what I wanted. I want him to stay within our lands. And now he's happily married, and hopefully they'll have many, many children. A woman accused of witchcraft has been dragged before your court. Is that the one we just married off? No, it's not. She has like the same hood though. Several witnesses have seen her performing dark rituals in her secluded hut, possibly related to recent crop failure. She claims innocence, and it falls on you to determine her fate. So we can burn her at the stake, and then the subjects will be feeling protected. We can imprison her, or what nonsense is this? Release the poor woman at once. And then, of course, that would create unrest, but we'd get more cultural technology points. Let's see what our character would do. So he's a coward, of course. Gregarious, chaste, and kind. He's a kind guy. I don't see him just burning a woman at a stake with no evidence. He's not really just, though. But yeah, I don't see... and he's not highly, like, religious. Yeah, I just don't see him burning her or throwing her in dungeons, even though he's not really just. So let's say, what nonsense is this? This will piss off the peasants, but recent events have increased your grasp of stewardship. All right, awesome. So we have a little bit higher stewardship now. So that should help our tax revenues. In fact, we actually have a lot of money, and we're not at war or anything, so not planning on going to war. There's nobody really to fight right now. And I guess there's these guys here. They're rebels. So if they break free, maybe we'll fight them, because it looks like, yeah, they're fighting their lord in England. I hope these break free. And what happened over here? These guys were part of the Holy Roman Empire. It looks like they still are. All right. Are they in a rebellion, perhaps? Yeah, they're in a rebellion. Okay. So a lot of rebellions going on amongst our neighbors. What I wanted to go ahead and do is take a look and see if there's anything for us to build here. Nothing there. There might be something in the hospital to do. You fortunately can't click on that. You have to go all the way in here. See if there's anything here that would, help us out. I mean, we don't really have any issues with disease in the later game here, though. Should have some plagues starting up soon. So yeah, I guess it would make sense to go ahead and build something here. We'll get the one that gives the highest disease resistance. I'm seeing a 10%. That also increases the hospital level. I think that's probably the best one to get. Yeah, we're going to get the sick house. Although that one's also the most expensive. It's fine. And then I don't think we're going to build anything else in the hospital for a little while in our capital. If we have any more money that we can get something, then we will buy like something that's going to be more beneficial to us. And we can get like the barracks and the stables over here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the stables. All right, excellent. All right, so a few things have happened over here. So our good friend, or our father's good friend, I should say, has unfortunately died. He was a great vassal. Now his son has taken over, and of course he's going to want a position, so we're going to have to assign him one. And he looks like he's pretty good at stewardship and diplomacy. He's also, his learning's the highest right now. So we'll probably go in and give him a position. I don't know what his father used to be. I think his father was the marshal. Yeah, he probably wouldn't make a good marshal. So yeah, we don't want to assign him to that. We might go ahead and switch these guys around. We can finally move this guy out. Which this guy, by the way, Jesus, the goddamn loud ass truck's going by. Which this guy, by the way, is actually one of our heirs. If our son dies, I think he's third in line right now to take over outside. Our aunt over here is second in line, and he's actually third. So that's pretty interesting. We could end up having this guy here be our ruler if our aunt dies, because I don't think she has. I mean, she has kids, but for whatever reason, they're not in line for it. Just to show you what our current line of succession is right now. Obviously our son is first, and then we have our aunt is second, and then Count Raoul is third. So yeah, that dumb brute could end up being our character if our son dies. One thing I'm really frustrated about is not controlling this character, man. Look, they changed it again. Childhood focus is now heritage. Why? So it changes it to French and Catholic. He's already French and Catholic. That has no utility at all. That's just a terrible one. I hate that I'm not in control of this. Very frustrating. And I can see, like, in a roleplay perspective, we don't have to be in control of everything. But if it's just game mechanics that just don't make a lot of sense, like, obviously, we would bring our son with us. We're the damn Duke, man. We would bring our son with us. So that's what I find kind of frustrating. But we can now change him out of Chancellor position. Remember, he's really garbage at the position. So yeah, we might want to do that. Is he good at anything? Let me just take a look. Does he have any skills? He could be our marshal. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and change him up and make him our marshal. We'll change him to, though, let me take a look and see if, that would open up the Chancellor position. And remember, we have this guy here, and he's a decent Chancellor, so we'll probably put him into that position. Yeah, that'll probably be fine, I guess. And then I suppose he can stay in the steward position, though he would actually make a better, yeah, we might want to move him with his higher diplomacy to Chancellor, and then move the other guy. He could be the steward. It does drop, our stewardship by 1, but it's a big jump in diplomacy. from 12 to 16. So yeah, we're going to change all these guys up. So let's go ahead and change this guy to, if I can find the little button, to change him. Change council position. And we're going to want to make him the marshal. And then we're going to want to go ahead and change up, what's this here? Oh, idle council members. We'll get all that fixed here in a minute. So we're going to change this guy over to Chancellor. And then that opens up the steward position for our other guy, and that should make him a little bit happier. Obviously, he's not extremely happy, but for whatever reason, not entirely sure. Well, they're both ambitious. That's causing problems. Yeah, just the fact that he's ambitious is causing issues. All right, well, nothing we can really do about that. Let's go ahead and have him train troops over here. Though, actually, you know what? Let's actually research military tech. And then our Chancellor... I mean, there's not really anywhere I want to attack right now. I know we're an ambitious character, but we're also not a stupid character, and there's nobody to attack that we might be able to defeat other than Burgundy over here. But Burgundy, I mean, we could defeat him. We do have ties here in Burgundy, though. You know what? If we conquered our wife's lands, then maybe we could get our son under our control. Yeah, perhaps. You know what? Because remember, this land's not going to go to us peacefully anymore because these are separate lands, and French law now says, you know, we have to go by the Kingdom of France, French laws, and it says that, you know, if you have a claim somewhere outside of your realm, it cannot go to you. So when we were both under the same duke and in the same, or under the same emperor and in the same lands, this was going to come to us as soon as our son inherited, and now it's not. And this is what, the fucking third time this has happened. So we have not had much success in inheriting through marriage. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, this is going to piss our wife off, but who cares? I mean, is there do we have a ducal title? Okay, this is Burgundy. All right, yeah, so we can't even do it. Yeah, we can't do it through a ducal means. Yeah, all this is the Duchy of Burgundy. All right, we're going to attempt to get that anyways. I know that it doesn't make sense for us to be doing it against our wife, but there's really no other way to do that. You got to fabricate claim. If you want the county, you got to fabricate claim on the count. So it's unfortunate that we have to do it that way. But yeah, there's no other way to do it. I want to fight the Duke, not my wife. You think my wife would be okay with it? That's the way I'm looking. Why would your wife not want to come under you? And adventure threats. Okay, we're going to have to take a look at that. News has reached court that the claimant to my titles is hiring men for an attack against me. So who the hell is this guy? Alright, so he's in the Knights Templar. And I have no idea who he is or why he has claims on my title. Huh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who this guy was. Alright, well, he's in the Holy Order, and yeah, he wants to send adventurers after us. Okay. Well, if he does, we'll kill him. And also, we no longer have this guy's steward. Is this all old? Yeah, these are all old messages. Okay. There we go. Alright, so yeah, hopefully we don't have an adventure threat. Somebody come over here and try and attack our lands. Can't build anything here yet. Let's take a look here. Doesn't look like there's anything available there either. And I think we were working on these two provinces here. We could also work on this one, see if there's anything there. There's a jousting list to give us some heavy cavalry. Let me take a look here. See, there's a lot of stuff to get. We should probably get the castle town. Yeah, we'll get the castle town there. That'll be more income. And then, what is this about? Looks like he did get the claim. Excellent. So, of course, she's going to be furious at us. Our wife. But that's fine. So we're going to use it. It'll give us a strong claim. And then we're going to have to attack attack our wife, for Christ's sakes. I mean, we're attacking the Duke of Burgundy. It's kind of a weird way that the mechanic works, because that's who we're wanting. We want to attack the Duke of Burgundy over that province. There should be a way to do that, but yeah, there's not. All right, so we're going to need to build up our war chest before we can fight. Also, it seems he might be at war with somebody. Yep, he's in a conflict. Oh, all right. Well, that'll bring him far away, and he's going to be exposed. All right, we already had more troops than him as it was, though we do have a lot smaller levies than we used to have, maybe because we don't have our marshal raising troops up anymore. I'm not entirely sure about that. Let's just take a look and see what's going on over here. Yeah, I think that's what ended up happening. But we still have 10,000 troops, so we should be able to defeat him. So let's raise up a war chest enough to get through, and I don't know what that was about. It went too quick. Looked like it was a marriage. And the stables have been built. Excellent. So yeah, we're going to build up a war chest, guys. And then we're going to attack the Duke of Burgundy. Try and get our wife into our lands. I just think she would support that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense that she doesn't. And I don't know what's going to end up happening with our son, his traits. So yeah, and you know, we don't really have a close relationship with our wife now anyway. We're not even sleeping together. I guess we're both cowards. She's got gout. And used a favor, okay, to force him to join all their factions. Let's take a look at the faction situation. See what's going on here. I thought he wouldn't be able to join a faction. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I'm not sure why he's able to join a faction. 2 weak claims can be pressed. Yeah, because I would think that they wouldn't be able to join because he's part of our council, and our council is content. So why can he join factions? I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, guys. So this guy wants to increase. Yeah, it looks like they can have factions, even though they're no longer discontent. All right, I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. But either way, we could handle either one of those factions. It's not an issue. So we're going to raise up more money. I think we can actually change a law. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at our laws and see if we can abolish the council. Now, we have one supporter, so we only need one more. But I want to say that both of these guys have already given us... Yeah, we would have to change one of them out. The Spy Master's kind of garbage. So yeah, I could see just getting a new guy in there and taking the mayor out if we can't get a favor from him, which I want to say we cannot request council support. Yeah, where is that? Yeah, because we already have a favor from him. And I think it's the same thing with this guy here, is that he already has a favor from us. Yep. So the best way to do this would be to appoint a new guy, which he's not even that great anyway. And yeah, we'll just appoint this guy. I don't know who he is, but we'll appoint him. And you know what? Let's also arrange a marriage for him because he really, really wants one. Do we have anybody like any adults available who want to marry? That's about his age. He's lowborn. She's lowborn. Seems like a perfect fit. Oops. I'm just messing this up. So yeah, let's go ahead and arrange a marriage, and that will get him to like us even more. So arrange a marriage. And there we go. So he should have a higher opinion of us. Maybe not. Yeah, I thought he got... oh, there we go. There, he's at 52 now. Excellent. So that's probably not going to be enough to get it passed, but let's just take a look before I go giving him favors and stuff and see if he supports us. He does not. Nope. He would have to be, a loyal supporter here, which the Marshal actually is. He loves us. Yeah, he's a loyalist. All right, well, that's pretty cool. And this guy's actually returning a favor. So yeah, it would be. I don't want to give any favors to any of our counts, anyways, as it gives them just too much power over us. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and contact the Spy Master and ask him to support us in the council. And he agreed. And now we should be able to get that law passed, and we're just gonna completely abolish the power of the council. That means law changes cannot be voted on by the council, disables the use of realm peace, disables the advisor minor titles for kings and emperors. So yeah, we don't even need to care about them. And that also gives us, increased size here. And we're ambitious, so it makes sense for our character to want to get as much power as possible. So let's go ahead and pass that. And of course, he's gonna vote for it. He's returning that favor. The loyalists should vote for it as well. I'd be really irritated if he doesn't. And they've approved it. Awesome. So that does mean that we have abolished the council power, and we no longer really need to care about what they want. So remember, they can always increase the power though, so something to consider. So we're building up our war chest. Looks like the Pope has died, so we got a new Pope. I haven't really been supporting popes here, supporting bishops to become Pope. It's just not very. Let me look at the saints here. There's only been 2 saints, and one of those is, of course, our grandfather. It's not really viable often to try and do this when you're not a king. It's so expensive, and frankly, we just don't have very good bishops either. So that's also something to consider. We'd have to give a lot of money to be able to increase him up enough to be able to have a chance. So we're not going to do that. We don't have the money right now, so we haven't really been working on it. It's not super advantageous. I mean, the Pope has some good bonuses, and when he's your guy, you have a good chance of getting him through. But it's so difficult to do, and you spend so much money, and you have such a low chance, and then they live for such a short time because it's always an old dude. But yeah, local Saint Hugh was an inspiration in many ways. I wish I could live up to him. Lately, I have visited his tomb a lot and listened to the tales of his miracles throughout his life. So this would get us the trait honest, and we gain piety. I think he'd want to live up to his grandfather. I mean, his grandfather, he's an ambitious guy, and his grandfather is one of the most amazing men that has ever lived, if I may say so. So, he's a saint, for Christ's sake, and he did so many amazing things. He's also, in this world, he's known as the Kingmaker. Remember here, actually the Emperor Maker. Remember he got that Emperor appointed after he lost his title, and our character got him back in? Yeah, he's an amazing man. I can see him wanting to live up to him. So yeah, he's going to be honest now. So no more lying for him, which the honest trait reduces our intrigue even further. Our intrigue was garbage anyway. Increases our diplomacy, though. It does reduce our personal combat skill, though, so that's concerning. But he's not very good at fighting anyway. He's a coward, so he doesn't want to fight. And looks like the bishop died. All right. So can we appoint in France? I don't think we can. I want to say that our realm laws, we have to look at France, though. I want to say that we cannot appoint titles investiture. Yeah, it's papal. So yeah, we can't pick who the bishops are going to be. Let's just go and select one of our bishops. Yeah, we can select this guy. And they all want council positions. I suppose we'd want to go with, we'd base it off of their traits. Like maybe not get the ambitious guy in here. Like maybe get the craven. We're both cowards. We have something in common. Yeah, we'll get the coward guy. Although some of these guys would be loyalist if we put them in place. Because they like us a lot. Just take a look here. And this guy's got a headache as well, and he's content. Yeah, I think maybe we'll do... Well, he's got much lower. Alright, we'll just do this guy. Alright, so we got a new court chaplain, and we don't want him hunting apostates. Let's have him research cultural tech. Alright, I have risen so fast to the top that other people regard me with envy. Could they be more envious? So... He admires his ambition. I'm trying to share what that was about. He begged me to help him become as successful as me. I think it's because we're both ambitious. It was almost disgusting how he admired my ambition and success. I'll teach you, but I gotta charge you. So we can charge him money, or we can say leave me alone, and that would gain us prestige. Would we teach him? Yeah, very gregarious, kind guy. I don't see us being all rude to him. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a little bit of money from it. Sure, why not? And looks like somebody just declared a rebellion on us. Oh, okay, nope, that's the adventure. All right, so we got the adventure here. I don't know where he's at. Okay, there the army is. They're gonna lose. We'll go ahead and put all the troops here. And yeah, there's no way. Yeah, he's got 100. Well, that's 150 galleys. Never mind, let me take that back. He could have a large army. Yeah, he's got about 3,000 men. All right, so we should be able to get him defeated. He shouldn't be too challenging. But it does delay our plans for war, though, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, we have to go to war. I feel like our character would want to increase his titles, being a really ambitious guy. I think it makes a lot of sense. We should probably take a look at our commanders, see if there's anybody available that might make a good commander. See, we got a really good mayor here. Let's go ahead and make him the commander. So that's a good fit. And then we're not gonna put our guy in charge, obviously. Our character is a coward. He would never want to go out there and lead men. So let's go ahead and have the mayor. Yeah, the current mayor that's here is fine. Absolutely fine. Yeah, Hugh's currently leading. That doesn't make any sense. So let's go ahead and change him up. And then we're gonna also want to change or give another commander, Simon. Yeah, Simon can be here. All right, so that's going to be the leader of our army. Let's go ahead and have these guys move over here and see if we can't get them destroyed. They're going to try and run. We're going to have to attack them and get this host destroyed. It's kind of a shame that we have to do this. All right, let's attack again. This is going to be across a river. I'll take the river penalty. We outnumber them 3-1, so I'm not too worried about whether or not we'll defeat them. Maybe take a little bit more casualties because of the river penalty, but yeah, it's not worth bouncing all over the place trying to catch this guy. Because yeah, we'd have to go. And really, there's 2 rivers here, so it would be kind of hard to avoid the river penalty anyway. So that increased the war score up to 75%. Now we got to go catch this guy. I don't know where he's going. We'll just follow him so we can't catch him. Looks like he's going that way. And get him destroyed. Oh, he's got another army over there. All right, well, we'll destroy this one first. See how that ticks up the war score, and then we're going to have to go fight that army over there. Shouldn't be too difficult to get this guy defeated. It's just unfortunate because it delayed us. And what did enforcing demands do? He's imprisoned by us. And he loses the claim. All right, let's enforce the demands. He is now in prison. And why was I thinking that he was one of our... oh, yeah, that's right. He wasn't a vassal or nothing. I'm not entirely sure where he was... Oh, okay. So this is... he was in Burgundy. Another reason we need to declare war on the damn Burgundy. He's sending adventures over here. I know it wasn't the Duke technically, it was the Count here. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go to war with him. So let's go and get our troops back home, and then we gotta replenish our numbers again. We can found a new kingdom. Really now? Huh. I was thinking that we'd become the king down here, and we could... No, that you can't have... There's no king... king thing. Yeah, we could always found a new kingdom. Why not? Because I was going to try and become the king of Aquitaine, but once again, that's going to take a long, long time. Yeah, I like this one better. Let's become a king. It's going to be 300 gold. Yeah, I like that one a lot. What is it that we got that made this possible now? Prestige is equal or greater to 1,000. I think that's what we needed to get to. Realm size is high enough. We have the duchy titles. Yeah, let's found a new kingdom. Hell yeah. Let's go and make that happen. So we are now a king. And we now need to do all the stuff that kings do, including, you know, getting a crown, or excuse me, being crowned, doing your coronation, and you can also baptize your children. So yeah, we can now hold grand tournaments. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. So I don't know how expensive they are, the coronations. I think they're fairly expensive. Let's go ahead and do it. I mean, I'm not too worried about money. Another thing we do is deal with this guy here. He no longer has a claim, so we don't have to worry about that. So we could always let him go if we want to. He's a dwarf. I didn't even see that. That's great. Yeah, this dwarf came and tried to conquer our lands. So yeah, we could humiliate him, torture him, order him to take the vows. I mean, these are all options. We do reduce our piety doing this. Send him to a holy order, of course. Could just torture his ass. I mean, we wouldn't do any of those things though. I don't think. Would we ransom him? Where is that at? You know what? We'll probably just ransom him. That's something I think a kind guy would do. Just forgive him. We're charitable. It makes sense. We're not gonna torture the dude. So we'll go ahead and ransom him off. We only get 10 gold for that, but we're not gonna keep him locked up. And waiting for our troops to get back home. Oh yes, we do need to do the coronation. That's right. So let's go ahead and organize a coronation ceremony. And only the Pope is fit to crown me. So yeah, let's get the Pope to do it, because we are like a new king. We just kind of made our own king title. So not getting crowned by the Pope, I don't know. That would seem like it'd be a negative thing. And people may not recognize that I'm a king. And he accepts paying our ransom as expected. And also we now have a new color as well. What are we considered the king of? We're the king of Bourbon. So 2 of our vassals have formed an alliance with each other. Damn them. Is there anything else I need to be aware of up here? Just taking a look. Yes, we can press our claim here for these lands. Once again, though, we're going to wait until we see what happens with England before we do any of that. And do we not have the claim over here anymore? Okay, there we go. We have the claim there. All right. Yeah, we could do it. We just got to do it on him. We could also just ask the dude to become our vassal, although I highly doubt he would. He's pretty powerful. Offer vassalization. He's not at peace, so we couldn't ask him anyway. I don't think there's any other powerful vassals we could talk to. I doubt she'd want to become our form an alliance, offer vassalization. Yeah, she's not willing to. Not surprising. Of course, there's nothing really to be done over here. I want to say that this guy is underneath. Yeah, he's under Aragon. And then this guy here is, yeah, he's in the Latin Empire. All right, so Burgundy's the only one that I can think of that we could also offer vassalization to. So, yeah, can't do that. Yeah, we're going to want to declare war then. We just need to build up our troops again, since we did take a little bit of casualties. It wasn't too bad. We should have those built up pretty soon here. And we need to finish our coronation any damn way. I should be glad to recognize your divine right to rule as soon as you donate the holy prepuce back to the church. Oh, this must be something in our treasury. Which one is this? Oh man, that's the foreskin of Jesus. I don't want to give up the foreskin of Jesus. Yeah, he wants it. The Pope is asking for it. This is a treasured possession of our father. that foreskin and Jesus. But our character is quite ambitious, and I can see him doing it just to... He wants the Pope to crown him. So, bye-bye foreskin. We no longer have it. So, now that I've a distinguished member of the Catholic clergy to officiate my coronation, I must decide how much I wish to spend on the ceremony leading up to it. We're going to spend a lot of money. It shall be an extravagant ceremony because that's the type of guy we are. And yeah, we are kind of broke, but that's fine. We knew we were gonna have to build the war chest up. It looks like the mayor has accepted to come, and the bishop has not. Damn you. See if anybody else. Yeah, this bishop as well has refused to go. Why are the bishops all refusing? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why the bishops don't want to come. This is a big moment. Yeah, I'm not looking at all the ones that said they will accept, just the ones that said that they won't, which is basically the bishops, man. And even the counts that don't really like us are willing to come. And we invited a bunch of kings too. We got the king of Jerusalem coming, king of Castile and Leon. Only a few more days remain before I'm crowned king before God and all my subjects. My court is filling with distinguished guests, both vassals and foreign dignitaries, come to bear witness to this fundamental moment in my reign. Such a lavish ceremony is a rare spectacle to behold, even among royalty. Because yeah, we spent a lot of money. So now somebody's going to want to arrange marriages with us. To the most excellent King Hugh IV, he was okay. We propose that he marry. Who is this? Yeah, I don't even know who this is. She used to be married. Oh, is this our mother? No, it's not our mother. Huh. Okay, this was his former wife. Got it. Oh, she's like super attractive, elusive shadow. She was a good pick that we got for her. So she's our stepmom. And because she's a noble lady, we get the bride price of 101 gold. Yeah, I don't know why I wouldn't marry off our stepmom. Seems like something her character would do. So we've married her off. Got a little bit of gold from that, which we needed because we were broke paying for this big old lavish ceremony here. Late this evening, as the servants were clearing up our tables, Pope Hadrianus V decided to talk to me about my new responsibilities after the coronation. As a Catholic king, I will be sworn to care for the secular needs of all my subjects, as well as to stand against the tide of sin and heresy beseeching our world. So the world will never know a more devout king than me. This would make us zealous. Let us talk about the details of the responsibilities, as again, it's learning, and empty words and nothing more. We're honest guys, so we would never do that. I don't really see us as a zealous guy, though. Yeah, too ambitious. So let us talk about the details of this, and we like high learning anyway. We might have him join the learning society, but I'm not concentrating on that yet. I really want to build up for this conflict against Burgundy. With so many distinguished guests having traveled all the way to my court, the least I could do is entertain them while we all wait for the day of my coronation. This could also provide me with an opportunity to impress some of my more influential guests. So we do have pretty good diplomacy. So yeah, we'll say, hear me, everyone. We're not a shy guy. Whatever doubts I might have had about my performance were completely unfounded. My speech about the duties of a good king to his subjects were poignant and extremely well received. So everybody likes us a bit more, and we gain some prestige. Which, remember, we're trying to get prestige. We're trying to get it to 5,000. That's our character's goal. He wants to be one of the most prestigious in the land. So once this ceremony's done, and there's the coronation right there, or the coronation, excuse me. I kneel before Pope Hadrianus V as a host of vassals surrounds us in complete silence. The Pope blesses me and places the royal crown upon my head, proclaiming me King of Bourbon by grace of God. I am finally and truly king. So we've been crowned. We got the extravagant coronation modifier for the next 20 years. That's increased prestige and vassal opinion. All right, awesome. So we now have a crown. So do we actually have the crown? Or do we need to make that? I want to say we already have because I'm pretty sure you can make like really good crowns. I mean, we have a crown. We got the basic crown, but I want to say you can make a much better crown as a king. In fact, you can make, I think, better items as well. So might want to do that after the war, of course. That's the next thing we're going to do. Though, I think our spymaster had a son. It's the one we just arranged marriage for. You are welcome. I don't know who our designated regent would be. Just take a look here. Maybe we'll make Raoul our regent. Yeah, I mean, he's one of our heirs. He really likes us. He's a loyalist. He's kind of stupid, though, so... stupid and fat and uncouth. Yeah, he probably wouldn't make a great ruler, but who else would we trust to that position? I can't really think of anybody that we'd trust more than Raoul. Yeah, let's make Raoul the our new regent there. We also have places that we can give to some of these other guys. I think we have, Raoul is the master of the horse, so we can go ahead and give these two positions to make them like us a little bit better. So just looking at Henry, very good with diplomacy. So let's make him the court jester. We will make him the high almoner. Yeah. So let's appoint him. And just trying to get their opinions up of us just a little bit. And then this guy here can be the keeper of the swans. There we go. Kind of take their opinion up of us just a little bit. And yeah, you can see they like us a little bit more. Marshall really likes us, of course, Raoul. And I mean, everybody kind of likes us a little bit. This guy loves us. All right, awesome. So it doesn't really matter though, because the council has no power. Have no power here. All right, so now we need to build the war chest up again. We can hold a grand tournament too, which is always fun. But once again, I feel like we should focus on getting this war done. Though some time has now passed since my coronation, the good people of Angoulême are still in a festive mood, glad to finally see their king's status be recognized by the church. It'd be nice to see my subjects continue to celebrate my rise to the throne, if it were not for the fact that they are also using this as an excuse to work less. So let the rabble have their fun, or get back to work. Well, let's just take a look. Remember, we do have that crown by Pope Hadrianus V, which gives them pretty good bonuses there. I think we'd say let them have their fun. I think that makes the most sense. So yeah, I'm not going to let that disappear. I won't say I don't want to be notified of that, but we're not going to do it. We're going to save up our money. And there are many legends about the great man whose blood I share. Of course, once again, another event about our grandfather. A particular story has been circulating at court lately. It focuses on the epic feat where Hugh proved his strength of character. The more I hear, the more I wish to emulate him. So now we can become humble. That is definitely not our character at all. We are not a humble man. So I'd say no, I make my own fate on that one. I don't think that makes sense for Hugh at all. All right, so Castletown has been completed. That's gonna be more money. Excellent. Yeah, I want to declare war, but I don't think we're gonna do it in this episode, guys, because we're almost done here. The great celebrations have surrounded my coronation, concluded a while ago, but the trade and wealth they have brought. Okay, so that has got us some money, and there's flourishing trade here in our capital. I like our color. I don't like it as much as I like the previous color that we had as the Duke, but this one's not bad, and it's way better than all the colors around us as well. And we're the prettiest color, so we have to expand our lands just for that reason, just to make pretty colors all throughout here. You'd think I was playing as a different character than this guy with my obsession for pretty colors. So if we can hurry up and get this. Yeah, we're not going to be able to. Oh, so we're not even the Guardian anymore. Maybe that's what happened. Can I be the damn Guardian, please? Yeah, I think maybe that's what happened. I don't know, man. And maybe that's why I got changed. Yeah, we still can't control his education, though. Oh, and he got a trait. Let's take a look what he got. He's diligent. All right, that's a good trait to have. Okay, so yeah, this is just about it. We'll play a couple more minutes, guys, but the war chest is almost there, and I mean, I could end with the declaration of war, I guess. I suppose we could do that. We'll declare war, and then we'll end it on the declaration. Looks like they might have finished up over here. Unfortunately, it seems England is defeating the rebels. It's not surprising. New pope already. Okay, it's not surprising that they won. Rebellions rarely ever win. Except for the big ones, you know, when you got a bunch of dukes and stuff rising up against them. They had a son. So I think we're just about there. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Let's get out of the winter, get to spring, and then we're going to declare war. And we'll get to March, I suppose. And we can also invest in some technology here. So let's do that. I don't think we're going to do anything on this side. But yeah, we'll probably do something over here. We could do the Noble Customs. That's Feudal Vassal Opinion +2. We could do Majesty, which would unlock Imperial Administration. We can also do Legalism, which will allow us to do heavier taxes. And that's it. Yeah. Tolerance. Yeah, I think we'd want to do the Majesty. I am kind of interested to see the Imperial Administration here, where that is. Where is it? It's right here for the administration. And I think we don't even have to vote on it or anything. And then we can implement duchy viceroyalties as well. Right now we don't have any dukes. We haven't appointed anybody to a duke title at the moment. We can have a lot of land as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do the majesty. Seems that we can also do one more, but that's fine for right now. So can I implement it now? Huh. Title rank. Oh, you gotta be emperor to do this. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't even see that. My bad. Yeah, it makes sense you gotta be an emperor to do imperial. So that wouldn't really have too many benefits. Though, what I'm seeing here is our centralization is back down. Yeah, because we're now the kingdom. Oh, and we can change our investiture laws. Oh, snap. And remember, we can do anything we want as well. Well, we haven't hit the limit here, so there's no reason to change this just yet. But I would like to change the investiture law. So let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to change to free investiture. I really like having that one. And what we'll do is take a look at our current guys here and get somebody appointed. I might appoint somebody we have, probably not though. We're probably gonna need to ask for somebody. So just to take a look here and see if we can invite a holy man to court. So yeah, we're gonna invite this guy right here. It's gonna be a little bit of piety. A priest named Berard is coming to our court, and let's just take a look at him, see if he's decent. His learning's decent. He's craven as well. Yeah, I like this guy. Excellent. And then we're just gonna appoint him to all the positions, so he'll be our first guy. So let's go and appoint the successor. And he's not in here. Huh, wonder why. Yeah, he's just not in for that one. Alright, maybe that's... Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why that is. But we'll point the ones where we can, though it didn't work. There we go. Let's appoint him into these positions. Not entirely sure why I can't point him here. Yeah, I don't know why that is. We'll just leave that one blank for right now. Alright, so what is unique about this one? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I can't. I can point to all of them. I can point this guy to all of them, but not that position. Doesn't make any damn sense. Huh. Well, if you know, let me know down in the comments, because I'm curious. I'm curious why that is. So our money is good. We're in March. We're in April now, actually. And let's go ahead and declare war. Let's get this done. So this is the Duke of Burgundy. He has not very many men. I think he's currently at war. No, he finished his war up. That might be why he doesn't have very many men. He's a poet. And yeah, let's go ahead and declare war on this guy here. We're trying to... We can also just force his vassalization as well, if we wanted to get all of it. I don't want a powerful duke like that, though. He's just too powerful. He would cause massive trouble for us. So, yeah, I don't want to force that. So instead, let's just do our claim and increase our lands, our holdings, get our wife under our control. That's really what we're trying to do here. So we're going to want to go ahead and declare war. And we're now at war, so we're going to need to raise up our troops. And we'll go ahead and do that now. But... we're going to end the episode here, guys. So I'll probably have them all form up over here, by the way. I think that's probably the best way to form them up. And yeah, we're now at war with the Duke of Burgundy, trying to increase our holdings, and that's exactly where we're going to end this episode. I know it's a kind of a cliffhanger and end it here, but we should win. It shouldn't be too challenging of a fight. We have like double the men that he does, so not quite double, but we do have a lot more men than he does, so I think we'll probably succeed here. So that's going to be the end of the episode. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Hope to see you on the next episode, and thanks for watching, guys.